Hello everyone. I am Piyush Tayal, working for one of the project of the Coursera. Now this project is mainly for the data set of the combined cycle power plant, where the different features are temperature, ambient pressure, relative humidity, exhaust vacuum, and the target variable is the net hourly energy output. So having said that, I have downloaded the data set from here, and the choice that I am preferring to build a model around it is the Python. So I will be using Google Colab to build a model. Without any further ado, let me walk you through the model that I have already built. Now, uh, first thing first, I have imported all the necessary libraries like pandas and the numpy. And after importing the data sets, the head of the data sets look like this, where AT refers to the temperature, V represent the vacuum, AP represent the ambient pressure, RH represent the relative humidity, and the target variable is the PE. Now, the first step is the doing a certain pre-processing of the data. Looking at the info of the data, what we can able to observe that there are around 9,568 records. So the first step that I am performing is a null analysis, whether the data sets have any certain nulls. So we can see that there is no null. Going forward, I am checking the duplicates, which concludes that there are 41 duplicates, and it's a good idea to drop those duplicates where I have dropped by this line of code. And the third and the most important thing is to identify the outliers. Now, for identifying the outliers, I have plotted the box plot, and from the box plot, we can see that for the column AP and the column RH, there are the outliers. So it's a good idea to drop this outliers as well. So I am using IQR method to remove those outliers. So to calculate the IQR, we first calculate the first quantile, then the third quantile, then the IQR, then we find the lower bound, upper bound, and finally the removing those outliers. So I have successfully removed the outliers from the column AP and column RH. Now, having done that, after removing the outliers and the duplicates, the data set consists of 9,425 records. Here we can see the inferential statistics descriptive statistics, where we can see the mean, median, standard deviation, minimum, and the maximum of all the data point. Now coming to the juicy part of the overall analysis is the building a model. Now, since the target variable is in the continuous data, it's a good idea to build a regression model around it. So before that, we split the data into the train and test. That I did it using a trend test split from the sklearn.model selection. Now, after that, I imported the linear regression decision tree as a from sklearn to build a model. Now, first building a linear regression model, by writing a certain lines of code and putting it into the YPRED linear. The parameters that we use to evaluate the any regression models are mainly two, which is MSE, mean square error, and the R2 score, which is your R square value. For the linear regression on this model, what we observe that the mean square error is 19.7 and R square is 0.93. Now, using the same trend test split, I am using the decision tree regression, and here I am getting MSE as 20.1 and R square is 0.93. And I have taken the third model as well, which is RF, random forest model, where I am getting an MSCS 10.4 and 0.94. Now, having said that, it's the time to compare all the three models and to get which one is good. So, by writing this line of code, I can able to print the MSC and the R square value for all the three models, and it is very evident that the random forest works best as because the R square is highest among three and the MSC is the lowest. So I hope this gives a holistic view of the model building around it. Thank you so much.